Hello, this is Zach. Zach here again. Today I want to go over Gray Street by Dave Matthews. Really fun song. Dave has a lot of songs that unique chord shapes, unique sound. Kind of gives it that Dave sound. So I want to kind of talk about that a little bit and go through the song with you, and I'm going to show you the basic way how to play it. So the verses go like this. Okay. You can also play it with the droning D, which is this note. Okay. That sounds like this. A little bit fuller sound. A little bit different sound there. But that's the verses, so I want to talk about that a little bit. Okay. Now this first chord, I found the best way to do it when you're first practicing is just a 2-note chord. Okay, it's A minor, and it's first finger, okay, on the 7th fret. I'm sorry, it's B minor, it's not A minor, it's B minor. First finger, 7th fret, okay. Second finger on the 7th fret of the G string, which is the 1, 2, 3rd string, okay. So you get this chord. Now what you want to do is lay this finger down so it mutes the rest of the string, so you only get those 2 notes. That's really the key here, okay? Dave does a great job of muting strings he doesn't want people to hear. Well, okay. So there's your chord, okay? Just that note, and then this note, okay? Both on the 7th fret. Okay, now the next chord. It's a little bit different. This is a G, okay? So this is your first finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. Second finger, 4th fret of the G string. Okay? That's what your chord's going to sound like. Okay, once again, keeping this finger flat. Okay, so you can mute those other strings you don't want to hear. Okay, so it goes, and then it goes to this chord, which is just the same shape, just shifted up to the 5th fret, which is an A. And then your last chord is F sharp minor, which is the same shape as the B minor, which was the first chord, except we're on the 2nd fret now, okay? So it's first finger, 2nd fret, low E string, and then second finger on the 2nd fret of the G string. And once again, muting, okay? You want to keep those mutes. And that's your 4th chord, so it's... And then you don't have to do this lots of time, but you will hear this, where he comes back to this chord again, this G, okay? So the full thing is this. Then he does it again. And then he hits this G. Quick. And that's it. Okay, that's the verses. And if you want to do that droning D, you want to lift up on your front finger, or I'm sorry, your first finger here a little bit, so this D, your 4th string here, plays. Okay? So that's what else I want to say about that. There's other ways to play it. Some people play it like this and mute with this finger, so they'll put their first finger just flat down here on the back side and play the chord with these 2 fingers, okay? And then, so you can tell that's not the way I play it, but people do that. And I'm not sure how Dave does it. But I found this is the easiest way. There's the verses. Now let's go on to the chorus. Now the chorus is just basic chords. You need to know your B minor, 5th string root, just B minor, A, which you can play 3 fingers or flat. You don't really need this high E string if you want to mute it. Then he plays a D with an F sharp bass. Now, I play this different than some people. I like to use my thumb a lot. So what we've got is on the thickest string, we're playing the 2nd fret, which is F sharp, okay, and then A, the A string, and then just a D chord. Don't have to play it like that. Lots of people I know play it like this, with their first finger up there on the F sharp, and they just mute this E string, the high E string. So you have this is my personal favorite. If you don't like that chord at all, I think it sounds a little bit more like the song, but you can just play just a regular D. Okay, and then G, and that's it for your chorus. Okay, so it's gonna sound like this. And it cycles really well, and then you come out of it, and then it's just back to. And normally I like to go over the strumming technique. Dave does a really weird strumming technique. I don't do it correctly. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. So I would try to explain it to you, but I think that would just confuse you more. So just kind of play with it. For this part, I think you can just do one strum. Sounds fine. So. And there you go. Have fun playing Gray Street by Dave Matt.